Welcome to Focus on Boosting Your Immunity. This week in our chair yoga classes, we focused on different ways of supporting our immune system. And so we focused on some deep breathing because your respiratory system is really essential in boosting immunity, drawing in more oxygen, opening up the pathways to get oxygen to our lungs, to our organs, our cells, our muscles, and deep breathing can help do that. And also breathing in and out through the nose helps to purify the oxygen. That's what those little cilia in your nose are for, to filter out those toxins that we don't want to take into the body. So the respiratory system, by doing regular breathing work. We also focused a little on digestion, offering twists in different ways to the body to help wring out the organs, to hug the organs, to help keep them functioning and stimulated. Because digestion is another essential part of your immune system. So releasing what doesn't serve, digesting properly the nutrients, hopefully we take in a lot of nutritious food to help fuel the body for everything that we have to do. But keeping the digestion strong and moving is really essential for immune system because then it releases toxins from the body. Another thing that we focused on is stimulating the thymus. So in this video, I'm going to show you the thymus because I did some earlier videos. If you're a member of my Patreon page, there is a video on Kapalabhati breath, which is a really great breath technique that we did in class this week that stimulates the digestive fire. It helps to deepen the breath, so you get two systems for the price of one. And so if you're interested, you can look back in that video. But for today, I wanted to focus on the thymus. So the thymus gland is really central to your immune system. If you've ever heard of T cells, if you know somebody who is immunocompromised, they're looking at those levels to make sure that they're producing enough of those to keep your immune system nice and strong. So one way we can stimulate the immune system is by thumping the thymus. So we're going to thump our thymus. So bring your fingers to your collarbones to find the thymus. We're going to bring our fingers to our collarbones and just trace inward to where they meet, and you'll find that little hollow in between your collarbones, and just slide down a little bit. You should feel a nice hard bone. That's your sternum. So the sternum is at the center of the rib cage. It protects your heart, protects your thymus, and behind the sternum is your thymus, and behind that is your heart. So before we thump the thymus, I'll explain a little bit why this, another level as to why this helps boost your immune system. So there have been a lot of studies that show keeping a healthy emotional body is really essential too. When you're feeling gratitude for things, when you're able to access joy, that helps lift us out of challenges that we're facing. If we sit and stew over things, it can cause a rise in cortisol and all sorts of stress hormones, which compromise our immune system. So by thumping the thymus, we're stimulating those T cells, getting things moving, but we're also inviting a stimulation to our heart. So what we're going to do is thump the thymus, and then we're going to take a couple of deep breaths and hold our hand onto the heart center and really tune into something that you feel grateful for. Not just think that you're grateful for, but you really want to access that sense of feeling that emanates that joyful or grateful energy out into our cells, out into our bodies, and out into the world. So it's not to say we're not going to have challenges, but it helps us to regulate those challenges a little better. So we're going to thump the thymus a couple times, and then we're just going to keep one hand on our heart, one hand to our thigh, and imagine the breath going like an elevator slowly up to the top as we inhale and all the way down to the root chakra or the base of the spine on the exhale. And so as we do that, after we've thumped our thymus, you're going to feel into something that you're really grateful for. Lately, I've been feeling grateful for a roof over my head. Running water, we take it for granted, but it's such a miraculous thing. Grateful for our loved ones, grateful for this breath. You know, breath is something that's so important. So whatever your loved ones, obviously, I'm so grateful for my loved ones. So whatever can stimulate that gratitude, we're going to focus on that. So just relax one hand, and you're going to take your fingers, and just make sure if you have nails, you're not going to poke. And you're just going to relax into a nice, soft, seated position, and we're going to thump the thymus a couple times. So you might already feel like the breath is opening. It might feel tender. If that's the case, you might want to look into lymphatic drainage, getting the lymph system moving. Sometimes that can be an indicator of that. And then you're going to gently leave your hand on your heart in whatever way feels good. Just fingertips here. Maybe you want to come into a traditional namaste or a prayer position and just breathe. You can close your eyes or take a soft gaze. And as you inhale, imagine the breath of gratitude riding like an elevator up to the top of your head. And exhaling down slowly all the way down to the root chakra. And then again, what are you grateful for? Let it ride that elevator. Maybe your friends, your family that make you laugh. Inhale to the top of your head. Oh, and exhale, let it ride all the way down. Do a couple more rounds of breath like this, feeling what are you grateful for? Oh, that warm shower. Breathe it in. Exhale, release. Warm house. Thank you. My loved ones who support me and that I love. Steep in that gratitude and that breath. And you can stay here for as long as you want. And when you're ready, release your hands and open your eyes. And just take notice how you feel. Breathing deep into the belly can calm the nervous system. Stimulating that gratitude, I feel a whole bunch better. And I hope you do too. So this is something you can do every day. There was a long description in the beginning, but it's basically thump your thymus. Tap into gratitude, elevator breath for as long as you want, nice and slow and controlled. So you're inviting the deep breath in so you can really stimulate that vagal nerve too, to calm the nervous system, which is also an essential part of immunity, your whole self. So thanks for watching, and here's to your healthy immune system.